if I've seen great things, it's because I stood on the shoulders of giants. That was his way of saying it. So if I become a good father, it's because I stood on your shoulders. Okay. We're going to try to get through this. 90 years ago this week in Newton, Mass, arrived Robert, second son of Richard and his lass. With a slap to his rear, to his parents' great cheer, screamed my dad through his tears, I am here. Right from the start, his talents abounded. Friends and family he astounded. His opponents he confounded. And while he tried to remain grounded, alas, the kudos were not totally unfounded. And as the compliments resounded, his confidence compounded. Nearly unbounded, of course his proud father propounded, and his mother expounded. And not just his parents, but the whole entire town did.
Very good, Robert. Very awesome.
From hockey to school, he possessed every tool. And with all this as credential, his life oozed of potential. But alas, something had to interrupt his youthful bliss. Turns out in Europe, something was amiss. First Navy Pier, then the Philippines to fight a great war. Even for this pacifist, the defeat of Hitler seemed something worth fighting for. In due course, he returned stateside, completely unharmed, to seek the life he'd imagined, portentous and charmed. At Yale, he met Dale Lichty, Rick Mapes, and others. They became ballers, big bad blue bulldog brothers. Success in hockey and football and class secretary would follow, but all of this male attention came to feel somewhat hollow. And then a chance meeting on a train to Peggy Gordon proved most fateful, an encounter for which I am personally grateful. Well, the years have rolled on, lovers have come and others gone, but after all of these years, through some hard times and tears, we've all arrived here to raise a toast and a cheer. Even at 90, his liberal leanings and feelings still burn. And at times his argumentative fires will churn. For if to politics your conversation would land on, my dad never met a soapbox that he wouldn't stand on. He'd attack the conservative side with battle axe and bludgeon, inciting passionate discourse and occasionally high dudgeon.
Oh, nice.
But cooler heads would prevail, and in a few moments without fail, there'd come a fresh gale, and that ship would sail, and we'd repair to the ports laughing, back to loving, back to snuggling. More red wine be we chugging, and we'd all end up hugging. So if 50 was nifty, and 70 heavenly, then for 90, I say finally, let's get to a century. 'Cause you know it was meant to be. My dad's going for 100. You might think that I've blundered, and while many have wondered, that's what I done heard. What started in the 20s is now in the 10s. And if I'm putting down my money, I'd say he makes the 20s again. I've said it before, and I promise I mean it. If there's been a better life lived, then I haven't seen it. It's been a grand arc of years, 90 years on down through it, and it begs a simple question. How did he do it? Well, I have the answer, and the answer is love, and a rare supply of blessings from the good Lord above. So we pause in this sacred place to offer a toast, surrounded by those in the world who love him the most. It's been a blessing to share this long life together. May God continue to bless you in all you endeavor. May your pleasures be rife for the rest of your life, and may you share them with Cindy, your soulmate and wife.